Okay, so I've been thinking about this for a very long while, but really, after reading into it a little bit, it's like a whole new world has opened up to me. And today, we're gonna be talking about making some passive freaking income and earning some more XRP on your already hard earned coins. But also, guys, as always, we're doing a 100 XRP giveaway if we can get 1,000 likes. So make sure you smash that like button, comment something down below to enter, and make sure you also are subscribed. Having said that, I know you must be wondering, what am I talking about? Well, in the last couple of videos, especially in the live stream earlier, I talked to you guys about an exit plan, about a retirement plan, and also about how I feel sad that in the last 3 years of me holding cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, nothing much has changed. So with Bitcoin, let's say I had, let's for example, just say we have one Bitcoin in 2017 when it hits all-time high. And right now we still have one Bitcoin, maybe 1.1 because you bought some extra, just as an example. Within all this time, nothing has really changed except for the 2% inflation. But Bitcoin hits all-time high again, and you're really nothing forward even though 3 years passed by. And I tried to put that down in a couple of words here. There's two scenarios though, because this, what I just explained to you guys, is one scenario. Scenario one, you buy 1,000 XRP at any point before the bull run. This is again an XRP example at, for example, 40 cents, meaning you have to spend $400 to get yourself 1,000 XRP. All-time high XRP, though, got itself to 1,000 XRP at $4, means you got yourself $4,000 now, which is, again, a nice profit. But let's say that in 2020 or so, like something like that, we hit all-time high again. Well, the thing you have is exactly this once more, and the only thing that has passed is that 3 years now have gone by, and you're exactly at that same amount, but you still have to deduct 2% inflation. So January 2018, you're at 4,000. January 2021, you're still at 4,000. You guys see what I'm trying to say? Nothing has changed. But there is another scenario. By the way, don't look at these dates anymore. I didn't think about them when I wrote this, but you buy in 2017 1,000 XRP for $400. But instead of just holding on to it and getting this same $4,000 eventually, if we hit all-time high, you go for something like BitTrue's piggy bank or Crypto.com's interest method or whatever this is called, or even NEXO.io, which I actually have just opened an account on because you guys said it, and get yourself, again, I have no money invested in this at all just quite yet. I just started it fresh, and I'm going to put some money in. Because look at these numbers here. I actually never knew that the numbers could be so high. All right? It's even cooler when you press it. When you press it and you read into it, let me quickly check here. Interest payout in the same currency is an option. For example, top up BTC and receive your interest in Bitcoin. So literally, if I put XRP in here, I'm going to get more XRP back. So it's not like you can only do this with dollar amounts. No, you can actually do this with real XRP, which is what makes this theory work. So then let's say, for example, you were to get 7% a year. I know that's a little bit high, but it's just, you know, some places sometimes give you 7. Here, I believe the real amount you're going to get is even higher than 5.3. I think it's 6 point something. And again, if you just check around, I think you will get yourself a nice little percentage, but it is also just to give you some idea. USDC here gives you 12% if you want, if you stake money, which is definitely more than a bank account, so who cares, right? Let's just think about it, not mess around too much with the 7. Instead of being at 1,000 XRP, the same amount for 3 years, and you put that into one of these things I've just talked about, like BitTrue or Crypto or NEXO, which I'm personally doing. And again, I have a zero BS tolerancy. This is not sponsored. This is not, again, I have referral links because I'm going to refer people, I think. But that's just, again, because why not, right? If I can, and maybe together even, we can make some extra money on the side, why not? It's not like it's a necessary thing. You can just type the link in if you want to. Go to NEXO, go to Crypto. But if I referred you to something good, then why would I not use the link, right? Again, this is no BS. This is no paid stuff. It's just because I think this is going to be pretty damn heavy. Now, Instead of getting just a 1,000, we get, for example, 7% a year, getting us to 1,225 XRP after 3 interest accrued years, giving us 1,225 XRP instead of 1,000, bringing our total to about $4,900 instead of 4,000. And you might think, Dusty, that's not that much. This is a 22.5% increase in money. So we got exactly the same price, but instead of just holding it in your wallet, a miscellaneous wallet and doing nothing, you hold it in their wallet. You hold it in one of these places. They've been around for a very long time. Just check them out. If you don't trust it, don't use it. That's the simple logic behind it. If you think it's not right, don't use it. If you don't want to put more than 1% of your money in, don't do it. It's completely fine. I'm just showing you guys a way that we might be able to get ourselves some passive income. And now, why am I getting to this? Why am I saying this? I have thought for so long, what are we going to do once you cash out, for example, 100,000 worth of XRP? You cash it out because you want to take some profit. What next, though? And that's where that really difficult point lies, where there's not really too much you can do with your money if you don't have the kind of the entrepreneurial, I don't like to say that, mindset, though, where you have new plans and things to invest in. I mean, yeah, you can purchase yourself some goodies and cool stuff, but I'm talking about investments that are going to make you more money. I personally would go for Instagram accounts, I think, because that's what I do. That's my job, and that's what I like. But if you don't have that thing which you enjoy, like buying Instagram accounts, then what then? And I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? We're going to have two possible scenarios. One is, for example, we get ourselves to pay out in this XRP, so we get ourselves more along the way, so we'll ultimately get more money. Or two is we go for some of these options, right? But we actually stake it in a way like this with the extra NEXO tokens attached, which I have never known about. I don't know NEXO, but I've heard a lot of you guys say it in the comment section before, so that's why I'm checking it out. And again, I'm going to put some money in myself, maybe just $1,000 just to try it out. You might say that's a lot, might say that's a little. It's just a chunk of the money. I'm going to try out to see how it all works and how it goes. But again, I'm just gonna check how it's all functioning and maybe top up some of these things to see how I like it. Go for some USDC as well, because think about it. If I put money in here that I have just laying in the bank, that's US dollars, right? I mean, for me it's euros, but you guys get the idea. Theoretically speaking, you could also do euros. I have it laying in my freaking bank. On this thing, I can get 12% a year if I let them pay it out in NEXO, or 10% if I just pay it out normally, or possibly 8% if we don't go for the savings wallet. I have no idea what that is. Once more, I'm just testing this stuff. Again, I'm not too familiar with all of this stuff just quite yet. I will be exploring, but I'm just thinking about the idea. I want to share it instantly because then you guys can go to work and also remind me of what I'm doing wrong or what I'm doing right. But as of this point, I don't see any flaw in this, because the first option was getting paid in XRP. The second one was getting paid in euros or dollars, because it might be that you're afraid that XRP price will go down. You might be afraid of that. For example, we have held now for years, but yeah, when you're going to sell those coins, right? Because you might be accumulating more coins, but then if the price of those coins ultimately switches over, you still have nothing. And I thought about it for a little while, and I'm like, well, if that's your idea of what's going to happen, then why get interest on those coins anyway? Why would you want more of those coins if you think it's ultimately going to go down? You could better than just switch from that currency to maybe like euro and still get 12% a year. Because 12% a year, think about it, guys, that is way more. That's 40% almost in the last 3 years that we went from bull run to bull run, or from all-time high to this point where we're at right now. That's almost 40% of your money. So instead of, if you had $1,000 during the bull run, and right now if Bitcoin goes to all-time high, you'd have another 1,000, you'd have 1,400. Do you guys get that? That's again for doing nothing, for just having the money sit there doing nothing. Yeah, and I've just been breaking my head with this stuff, guys. How come I never really thought about this too well? I've thought about staking. I'm actually staking a couple of coins, yet I never thought about doing this with my XRP and things that I really want to keep forever. But the thing is, though, this one on BitTrue is a little bit hard to get into, but you definitely should be checking it out. Crypto.com, I guess, I also don't really get the percentages here and exactly what they mean. I think they really are focused on you staking in Crow, but a lot of people were really, really eager to refer me to crypto here. They said, go check it out. So I have done that, and I've been putting a little bit of money in here, but I still don't know exactly if this is worth it or not, but I just put in a little bit of money already. And NEXO, I'm definitely going to be putting some money in just to test it out. I saw a couple of YouTubers talk about it, I think like a week or so ago, when they were talking about dividend stocks, because again, I'm really loving those. They were talking about dividend stocks, and that one guy was also talking about his crypto portfolio. And then I was like, you know what? I also can't miss out on this train. You know, I got to put myself into a little bit of a position here with at least 5%. You know, I'm actually, no, scratch that. I'm putting in maybe 3%, maybe 5% of my portfolio here into NEXO, I think. Whew, maybe I'm debating though. Because, I mean, if we check the 2% extra, it's 8% in total. Yeah, from that perspective, it's really the best one, but I'm also debating about just putting in all my Tether only into this platform to get myself 12%, right? And then just go for BitTrue for the majority of my money. Since again, the percentage is higher, but you just have to check the website here. You can just check it out. Again, link in the description below. Crypto.com also has some good numbers though, if you know how to do it properly. But I think NEXO takes the cake with the stable coin staking, for sure. It's just a very good savings account, right? Yeah, and my only question is, what could possibly go wrong? Well, the worst case scenario is if things start to hit the fan and the website exit scams or something like that, but that's always the case, you know? Don't put in too much that you're afraid to lose, though, because again, you can always get scammed in some shady way. Even Binance can scam you eventually. It can happen. You know, so always be careful when putting money into these things, but I'm personally going to be going for it. I'm going to be reading up more, and I'll hopefully report back in a week or so when I've put in a lot, and I'm telling you guys what is going on, right? Because I'm also really eager to build some sort of passive income where even if you want to quit your job or anything like that, or you get fired or something like that, you're not in a loss, right? And I know there's going to be a lot of money to get there eventually, it's going to be a lot of money to get there, but it's something to work towards, because I'm tired of just waiting and my money doing nothing. I want those XRPs, I want those Bitcoins, I want those Ethereums, I want those everything to go up, to get more. And this is going to be perfect for that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to explore. I've of course already been doing BitTrue for a very long while, but not as heavy as I should have, right? I've only been doing BitTrue with tiny amounts. But I'm going to go heavy into it. Now, I've already told you guys about this in the live stream, but yeah, that's my plan. To not become that sucker in the next couple of years if we ever go down lower and go back to all-time high. Again, there's another theory here, which I explained earlier. Even if we go higher, if we go to, for example, $12, you might say, yeah, but it doesn't matter if we go above all-time high, right? We just have to keep on gaining. Well, there's a big difference in going to all-time high with 1,000 XRP or to $12 with 1,000 XRP or with 1,200 XRP. I hope you guys can get that. You have 20% more money in this case. So if you had, for example, 1,000 XRP, you'd have $12,000. And now in that case, you would have 14, for example, I don't know how much exactly, $14,000 instead of 12,000. Think about it. Let me know what you think about it, though, and let me know. Oh, no, wait, what did I say? Just let me know what you think about it. And I have two more things. The world's biggest crypto fund manager says Bitcoin is the next step in the evolution of money, and I can't use it to buy coffee is no longer a sound argument. You know, I'm thinking crypto is going to grow over the next couple of years, and the more crypto I can get, the better I am the better off I am. Because, well, even though prices might come down a little bit one of these days or one of these months or even for a couple of months, it could be. I think ultimately, if we're watching the grand scheme of things, the bigger scope, we will be going up. And with that logic in the back of my head, with that idea in mind, it's going to be very pivotal. It's going to be very important. And, I can't express even the severity of the case to get more crypto at these lower prices. And if you can't really get them at lower prices, then use the coins you have and leverage them to get yourself more, right? Because let's say you have one Bitcoin and you might find it really difficult to buy yourself another 0.1 because you just can't have the money. With these staking methods and with this lending stuff and interest accruing methods, whatever, you can still get yourself, 0.1, for example, Bitcoin within some time by just holding on. That's pretty crazy though, right? Pretty damn crazy. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'll update you guys in a week, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, and thank you all for watching.